easy even for a man to do, to go through bone like that. I mean, you got to hit it fucking hard. Not that I know anything about that, but
I'm just saying, swords are fucking heavy. Don't underestimate that, guys.
Get one of them big Scottish motherfuckers that are like 6 or 7 feet long.
Like,
that's a two-hander.
What was it? Ice? Game of Thrones. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Long Claw.
Yeah. So Harry slides down the wall and takes a fang out of his arm because he's got poison, seeping into him.
Which is fucking boss move.
Yeah.
I've been shot with an arrow. Harry's like, all right, let's pull this motherfucker out. Normally you leave it in. You leave it in because, like, you could bleed much, much worse if you'd pull it out. But no, Harry's like, fuck this. Just yanks it out.
Well, he's already, like, accepted his death. He's like, he's telling the fucking Phoenix that he did good. As he's dying, he's like, it's not your fault, bud. It's all my fault. You did good. And it's all sad. And Riddle's like, see? Even the bird's fucking crying. He knows you're dead.
Yeah, that's... What a prick.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame Fox at this fucking point.
Yes. Cheers, JD.
Cheers.
Yes, that was the best one. You win.
It's sad. So I'm going to get another beer.
Yep.
We'll be back right after this.
And we are back. And in another total boss move, Harry stabs the diary with the tooth from the snake that he pulled out of his own shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you done today? Anybody?
And he was magically healed by his bird's fucking tears.
And, okay, so earlier in this book, he was hanging out with Dumbledore, and for whatever fucking reason, Dumbledore was like, hey, Harry, I want you to check out my pet bird. Normally, he's a really good-looking bird. Sorry you had to see him on a shitty day, but they're also right fucking useful. Let me give you a list of things it can do. And so, here we have Harry being saved by this mythical bird, and you're like, oh, so that's why Dumbledore said that, because you need to know some stuff about phoenixes.
Yeah. It seems a lot less convenient when you were told about it half a book ago.
Right. And, right. Like, no, I didn't tell you anything was wrong, but you didn't tell me, like, hey, you should meet Fawkes. He's going to save your ass in about 6 months. Remember this conversation, Harry.
It's so weird because
It's weird.
If Dumbledore didn't know, then it's a crazy coincidence. And if he did, then there's so many layers of fucked up to that whole situation that I can't even begin. So we're not going to right now.
Right.
We will have a whole other episode about Dumbledore in the future. At this point, once Harry stabs the diary, Tom is gone.
Yeah.
There's a scream, ink sprays everywhere, and Riddle is writhing and twisting and gone.
So he's like a ghost octopus.
Yes.
Harry done freaked him out, sprays ink, and then he disappears.
Right.
Exactly. Got it.
Harry gathers himself and his shit.
He gets his shit together. Quite literally.
Literally. and goes
Get
to
my
see...
fucking wand back.
Right. Yes, exactly, because I'm assuming that just clattered to the floor as the weird thing dissipated that could hold things. I don't know.
I like to imagine that he goes over to it, bends over to pick it up, and goes, oh, that was fucking stupid. And tucks it back into his robe. But, like, Ginny wakes up, too.
Yes.
After Riddle disappears.
She starts crying and ranting. And Harry's like, man, it's all right. Everything's done. Everything's cool. We need to leave.
Yes.
Let's just go.
Let's get out of the weird fucking death room, okay?
Ginny is still freaking out as they leave the chamber. Fawkes is like hanging out and waiting for them though to like guide them home. So that's really nice.
Apparently, the bird has built-in GPS, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk more about Dumbledore and Fawkes later, because it's nice. I like Fawkes. I always thought this was cool. But it's also so fucking weird that he is just like, all right, I'm going to guide these kids from this weird place in the castle that they're not supposed to be, and I know somehow the way to get up.
I mean, Fawkes was in a cage, right?
No, I think he was on a perch.
Oh, and the perch wasn't enclosed. Okay, that could totally be. I have family who raised a lot of birds, and so most of them were in cages, but they weren't like giant birds. But she had like one big parrot, and they had a perch. And so a lot of times the parrot was just on the perch, not like in a cage. There was a little bottom so he could shit or whatever, but he was like not enclosed. So I get what you're saying. I guess I assumed it was in a cage. Like, how did it get out and get down there?
I mean, I'm assuming there was some Dumbledore trickery on that part, and or Phoenix magic, whatever, something along those lines. But just its behavior, I don't know. Once it went down there, I was like, oh, I'm gonna help this kid, and then I'm gonna guide them upstairs. I don't know. We'll get back to the story now. Sorry, guys. They reach the rocks, and Harry tells Ron that Ginny's okay, and Ron pulls her through the tiny little hole he made in the rocks and tries to give her a hug, but she's not really into that.
Imagine she's still doing the rocking back and forth because, trauma.
Yeah.
For sure.
All that shit that just happened. Yeah.
This is also her first year at school.
Yeah.
So, like, holy shit, right?
She's been, I'm sure she got super good grades all year.
Gosh, when she gets off of the Hogwarts Express to go back home, her mom and dad would be like, hey, honey, how are you? And she'd be like, I'm not fucking going back there.
I haven't slept for 6 months.
Right. Oh, God.
Harry says he will explain everything when they get out of there. They find Lockhart, his memory is gone, and he's a danger to himself.
This is wonderful. I love that Lockhart got hit with his own charm because of Ron's busted-ass wand, and that he has no idea who he is. Our people are very mature about this situation, because I would have most definitely used this opportunity to fuck with him.
Oh, yeah.
Bad. How could you not? Oh, I'll tell you who you are.
At the very least in a fun way, because he was funny Lockhart at this point. Like, he's
harmless at this point. He doesn't even know that he was doing bad things.
Yeah. He's
definitely capable, but he doesn't even know to run from you because he doesn't know that anything is amiss.
Yeah, he doesn't know he has magic. He's literally ground zero.
Ground zero. So Fawkes kind of starts to fly up near the entrance to where they are, right? Or the exit. Essentially, it's the pipe, the way they came in.
It just made me think about how, like, in video games when you play, there's always something, like, circling the exit to let you know. Like,
oh, yeah.
This is where you gotta go.
Go that way! Yeah, like this. You gotta go through the pipe to run up the blocks, and then you gotta grab the flag. Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's flying around near the pipe, and Ron's like, I think he wants you to, like, hold on to his legs.
Grab his tail.
Yeah, grab his tail, which is even worse. But Ron picks up that the bird wants to bring them up the pipe.
I just thought it was a little bit funny because I actually wrote down Fawkes offers up his tail, so I could just imagine this bird, like, wiggling its butt, like, hey.
Just lifting the feathers. You like that?
You want to grab that?
Can ride this all the way to the top.
Ginny grabs Ron's hand. Lockhart grabs her hand. And Harry tucks the sword and the hat into his belt.
Yeah, I'm going to trust that.
Yeah.
I'm going to trust the bird to lift any of us. This was the perfect opportunity for Harry to be like, actually, did you know that phoenixes can carry heavy loads?
Yeah.
I did like how they all felt lighter.
Yeah, it, like, made them feel super light.
Yeah, that's how it carries heavy things. It makes it just not heavy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But it's cool. And that Lockhart on the way up was like, it's just like magic.
Yeah, it was funny.
Just wait, buddy. You're going to hell after this. Wait, what?
I just can't believe how crazy irresponsible it is for Harry to have a fucking sword tucked into his belt.
No, I think it's fucking awesome. I think they need to make it part of the school uniform for sure.
I mean, if you have a sheath. I'm not going to argue about that. This is dangerous as fuck. He's 12.
No, I totally agree. I don't want to agree with you, but yeah.
Would you let our 13-year-old put a sword in his belt?
Well, here's the thing.
No.
What matters here is the situation, okay? They're all downstairs and they need to get upstairs. So Fawkes is like, hey, dumb fucks, grab onto my leg. So Harry grabs onto Fawkes directly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Harry also grabs onto, was it Ron? Or was it
Ron.
Ron, right? And then there's Ginny and then there's Lockhart. So Harry is above all of these people. Picking this up yet? So, like, his sword that he just got that is not designed to just be shoved into a belt.
Oh, yeah.
Is dangling now.
Yeah.
Above Ron and Ginny and Lockhart precariously and could very easily just come out and...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's fucking dangerous. It's dumb as hell, but it's also fucking cool. I'd be like, this is my sword.
Harry for sure would have gotten cut.
Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine if it's as pristine of a blade as it made it seem, that just putting it into his belt would have probably sliced his belt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that wasn't a very smart move.
Well, once they get up, finally, Myrtle is actually sad to see them because she was going to share her toilet.
Which is weird.
How uncomfortable would it have been for future girls to come into the bathroom and see Harry Potter
just hanging out
in the girls' bathroom with Myrtle? Go ahead, take your piss.
Don't mind me. I'll just be over here
watching you.
Yeah, and Ron calls her out. You know, obviously she likes Harry, and he goes, "Hey, Ginny, looks like you might have some competition," and she's still bawling and fucking trauma victim. So, like, maybe a little too soon, Ron?
Yeah, have a little tact.
Yeah.
Just a little.
But, like, he's her brother, so he wouldn't.
No. He doesn't
so it
really
makes
care.
sense that he did, but yeah, like, easy fucker. Okay? I get what you're doing, but it's serious.
So, they head to McGee's office. The whole convoy.
They follow Fawkes there.
Yeah.
Fawkes is like, okay, I saved your ass. Now you're definitely going to get in trouble. So just keep following me because
I know where we're going now.
I wasn't bringing you out of safety. I was bringing you to the headmistress's office. Temporary headmistress?
Yes. I'm bringing you to your doom with the deputy headmistress in charge or some bullshit like that.
Yeah. And I mean, you gotta imagine this is not Harry's first time in front of McGonagall.
No.
And we know that McGonagall's done him some favors in the past, but he had so many opportunities to say something before now. And he didn't, and it's definitely going to bite him in the ass.
It should.
Maybe it won't be... Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely should. Maybe it won't be quite so bad because McGonagall was shown to be emotional and, like, sympathetic towards the students missing their friends and having their friends being attacked and stuff like that. But at the same time, we know her to be tough.
Yeah.
She probably wouldn't fuck around with something like this. Like, you should have said something.
Yeah, she's a rule follower and Dumbledore's not there to temper her right now. So we will have to see what happens next week, everybody.
Yes, we will.
In the meantime, if you want to get at us about anything at all that we talked about, comments, concerns, all the whatnot, you can get at us at podcastatt@gmail.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're in all the places. It's super great. If you're interested in finding us on Patreon and helping us grow, we talked about that a few times tonight. We have some new content going up there. It's exciting. It's fun. You can find us over there on Patreon at podcastatt as well. Super duper easy, guys. Really, really beautiful. Harry Potter.
I don't